Hi everyone, my name is Grace. I am going into my second year at Middlesex as a communications major. Um, my goal is to eventually transfer to a four-year school so that I can get my bachelor's degree. And this is actually my my second round um, at school. I was at Emmanuel College right out of high school, and then I chose to drop out just to work on my mental health. So I'm pretty proud and excited to be back. And I am going to tell you a little bit about my bag and what would be in it. Um, so this is the bag that I've chosen. I got this bag actually at an estate sale a couple years ago. And one thing about me is that I love antiques and thrifting, going through um, antique shows and stuff like that is really cool to me. And the estate sale that this is from was actually at a building that had things in it from the 60s up to the 90s, I believe, which I just think is really, really cool. So this bag could be from like 30 or more years ago. But yeah, it's held up pretty well. I've had it for a couple years and I use it all the time, and one of the buttons like just fell off. So that's a little unfortunate, but I think it's held up really, really well. So one of the things, if I could physically have it, would be Spotify that I would have in my bag. But it's an app, so you cannot have it physically. So I actually chose to have one of my vinyls. So because I love antiquing and thrifting, one of the things that I collect is vinyl records. And I have more recent ones, but because I also really like classic rock. Any older albums, I try to find, like vintage. I don't know what word to use. But I try to find older albums where I can, and those are the ones that I choose to collect. So yeah, I love finding an older album that you can tell like it's been worn, but the record itself has clearly been like very well taken care of. I just think that's really cool to find something that someone else clearly put a lot of love and care into, and then to be able to do that myself is really cool to me, and especially that it's with music. So yeah, but Spotify, definitely my favorite app on my phone. Um, I'm usually always listening to music or a podcast or an audiobook. Anything on there, I'll listen to. So with that, I also love driving. Driving around listening to my music, and because of that, I will always have my sunglasses on me. And they are very dirty right now, but they are one of my favorite things, honestly. They're always on me or in my bag, because I also have very sensitive eyes. So I am always needing to wear them regardless of the time of year. So yeah. And then my last item that would be in my bag is a plant. And that is because I feel like I kind of have a green thumb. I love just having like house plants around and being able to take care of them. I love gardening. I also feel like it kind of represents my love for the outdoors. I love being outside, doing whatever it is that I'm doing, whether that's reading or hiking, anything, whatever it is outside, I'll be doing. And I love going for like nature walks with my dogs. I sadly don't have a picture of them, but they would be in the bag as well if they could be. So yeah, that is what is in my bag.